I like being in the vortex. Sometimes I'm in, sometimes not, but I like being in. I got an idea that the more I get in, the easier it'll be to get in no matter what. That's really the point of this, to be able to get in no matter what. It's easy to get in when I'm looking at something that evokes love from me. It's not so easy to get in when I'm looking at something that doesn't. So what I'm really talking about here is my own focus. I'm a good focuser. I can focus on things. I can feel when I'm in and when I'm out. I like this vortex idea. I like the idea of taking care of my own vibration. I can feel relief in not holding somebody else responsible for the way I feel. Wouldn't that be nice for our relationship? For me to be solid in my vortex no matter what. Because from inside the vortex, I can radiate well-being from inside the vortex. That's probably why this matters so much to me. Who I really am is in the vortex. And so that's why I really want to be in the vortex. Glad I figured this out. I like knowing this. I like knowing the distinction between being in and out. I like focusing and feeling and focusing and feeling. I'm getting pretty good at this. I can focus on a lot of things that make me feel good. There are so many beautiful things in this world that take me easily into the vortex. And I can focus on any one of them anytime that I want to. For example, my dog takes me easily into the vortex. Nature takes me easily into the vortex. So there's so many things that I can focus upon to be in the vortex. And so I feel now how screwy it has been for me to ask someone else to behave in a way that takes me into the vortex when I have a myriad of choices that I could use to get into the vortex. I just want to get in the vortex, that's all. And now I'm discovering just with this little process that I'm in the vortex. And now once you get in, can't you feel it? Can't you feel a shift in that? Now you can go right to a list of positive aspects. We'd make a list of positive aspects on the dog and my nieces and nephews and nature and my own well-being and the clarity of my own mind and my ability to focus upon my attracting this information so that I know on how good my life's going in so many ways. We would just focus upon positive aspects and then we'd move from there right into a rampage of appreciation. It's so fun to focus. I really like this. I love the idea of unconditional love. Isn't it nice that the world doesn't have to change in order for me to feel good? That was a big job I had all lined up, making this person comply and this person comply and this person comply. And now I've just given myself this enormous feeling of freedom because nobody has to be any different than they are for me to be in the vortex. I love being in the vortex. And now I know that I'm in charge of whether I'm in the vortex or not. I'm finally free. Now my relationship with anybody who formerly took me out of the vortex will be improved because no one will be able to take me out of the vortex. So I won't feel resentment toward anyone for taking me out of the vortex because through the power of my own mind, I'm staying in the vortex. It's nobody's job to behave in some way to keep me in the vortex. It's my job to focus in a way that keeps me in the vortex. And I'm showing myself right here and now that I can do that. This is fun. Oh, good. Now I'll go look for more things to sharpen my ability to be in the vortex about. Oh, and by the way, from inside the vortex, that friend who is outside the vortex looks entirely different. When you're in the vortex looking out, it looks entirely different than when you're out the vortex looking over. Because from in the vortex, they're just a step one experience. Thank you for sharpening my ability to focus, because I'm sure that if you were a perfect person like my dog is, if you were a perfect person like my dog is, then there'd be all kinds of other people who aren't perfect that would be jerking me out of the vortex. But you, not being perfect, and me wanting to have favorable thoughts of you, you've helped me to train myself into the vortex. You taught me unconditional love. Thank you, out of the vortex friend. I love you, even though you're out of the vortex. You're not making me come out of the vortex. You've just sharpened my resolve to be in the vortex. Come on in. It's good over here. And everything is about relationships, isn't it? In other words, your relationship with who you are, your relationship with each other, your relationship with money, your relationship with well-being. The vortex, where law of attraction assembles all cooperative components. And so, aren't you happy to know about yourself that you are adaptive, that you can make things happen anyway, that you can adjust to your environment, that you've had enough life experience? Are you at the place yet, or still? More likely yet. Are you at the place yet where you acknowledge unequivocally that well-being is the trend of your planet? Or are you knee-jerking with
different things that you're hearing in different places about things that are happening in different pockets. In other words, how do you feel? What's your stability? Are you stable in your connection with source energy and in your absolute knowing that well-being does abound and that you can adapt right into it and that a creative life is one that is constantly moving forward and not clinging to what is? Or are you like most of the world that is freaking out when there is change and therefore not in the receiving mode of ideas to help you to adapt? You are brilliant, genius creators that have come into an environment that is ever-changing, always has been, always will be. And you are right here and now experiencing more change, more opportunity to adjust and adapt and create and discover and feel triumphant. Esther's never been prouder of her hair. Not because it looks good. That's not what we mean, and it's not what she thinks. But she got it done. Now, that's not something that she's been all that excited about lately. So, if you're not trying to get too far out ahead and figure it all out, but instead you're just saying, well, this feels really good, and this feels really good, and this feels really good, then it begins to flesh itself out. Literally flesh itself out. You're just calibrating to the path of least resistance. More positively said, to the path of most allowance. It's the same path. One just is what your inner being's calling you to. And your inner being knows what your passions are. So your inner being is calling you along the most pleasant, good feeling, fun path. Sometimes people genuinely want something and they're looking for the process to help them get there. Sometimes people want to prove their worthiness by getting something. In other words, I would like to prove my value and worthiness from this place of not value and not worthiness by creating this thing that I don't believe I can have. But if I win the lottery, I'll share it, is what most people say. Much of what we are offering as we play like this is our absolute knowledge of your ability to be or do or have anything. That's just not up for a question. And then we want to find the path of least resistance for you because there's a whole lot more in your vortex that can manifest. We're talking about things that you will have feeling response to as they manifest. So you just want to keep calibrating, meaning just calibrating to your inner being, meaning just keep doing your best to feel as good as you can feel. We hear it from a lot of you in a lot of different ways where you're feeling pretty good. And you're not sure that you should just be feeling this good under these conditions. Like, shouldn't I be trying harder? I feel so satisfied and contented. And shouldn't I be making something happen, or shouldn't I be struggling a little more? And we say, if you can accept this absolute premise, you lived, you explored, you launched rockets of desires. There are many rockets of desires in your vortex that have become cooperative components to each other. And each of the rockets that you launched has now become more than the rocket it was when you launched it, because now every request that you made, every desire that you hold has become a cooperative component to others. And so your desire has expanded beyond your comprehension. So you can no longer specifically identify in any form of reasonable detail too much of what's in your vortex. That's why trust is a necessary thing. Trust in what? In the process, in the way it works. Feel the trend of who you are coming in. In other words, you are source energy. You are liquid love. You are in this physical body, and you've come to enjoy the inevitable expansion. The inevitable expansion. So you said, I'll explore, I'll decide for myself what preferences I find. Those preferences will automatically become received by my inner being and held there. my inner being, who's the strongest point of our team of attraction, my inner being will hold attention to not just what I asked for just now, but how it fits in with everything else I've ever asked for. Did you hear that? That was big. And will offer a vibrational frequency that I have access to because it was born from me. It's connected to me. It is me. And as it becomes, I will feel it. I'll feel the calling. I will feel the satisfaction of it. And so there are a lot of times you'll get an impulse to do something that you just can't even match it up with anything that you thought you wanted to do. You thought you wanted to go that way and your inner being's calling you over there, and then you thought you wanted to go that way and your inner being's calling you over there. Then all of a sudden over there, now I know why I'm over here. That makes sense. Doesn't that happen to you all the time? Yeah. So just take it easy. Don't try to be too heady about it. Trust the process. What's the process? Step 1, it's where I did most of my work. Step 2 is where Source steps in and does all that work. Step 3 is where I let myself receive the benefit of the work that all of us did. How do I know I'm doing that? I feel frisky. I feel happy. I feel interested. I feel eager. I don't feel yearning. I don't feel determined. I don't feel invincible. I feel invincible, but not invincible. You've got the hang of it. Yeah, really good.